with lots of spice according to personal taste, with fresh lime, is a plain taste of nature.
Dễ ăn, thơm và nó bổ. Trong đó cái nước lèo nó đây nấu rất ngon.
The rice noodle po is made of fresh ingredients. Ginger, garlic, and onion for the broth are barbecued in charcoal fire in whole. Then, it's tapped so that the juice will spring up easily. The roasted ginger and onions are blended with the meat stock, which makes it more tasty. Raw meat is used. Slightly sliced meat is cooked in broth for a few seconds and garnished on the noodle. As a finishing touch, pouring well-infused broth to the noodles, a rice noodle po is ready. There isn't any exact record of parallel case of rice noodles, but there's a theory that it all started from northern Vietnam Nam Dinh region hundreds of years ago.
Nó là cái văn hóa, nếu mà người không kể người Việt Nam đâu, mà người nước ngoài đến Việt Nam cũng thích ăn rất thích ăn phở. Nên nó là biểu hiện cho cái văn hóa của Việt Nam.
A representative of Vietnamese food culture, rice noodles is a gift from Mother Nature of Vietnam. Tam Kok, meaning the Three Caves, is known as the Ha Long Bay above the rice field because of its superb view of curious rocks. To see the superb riverside view of Tam Kok, the footsteps of tourists continue. Next to the fantastic rock cliff at the riverside, rice fields are spread before us. As many as 2,360 rivers, which are over 10 kilometers long, are present in the land of Vietnam. It's a country with the most ideal environment for rice cultivation. Vietnam's environment produces at least 2 or 3 crops a year. After harvesting, plowing is in season. Due to the tropical climate, rice plants grow rapidly. While Vietnamese rice planting and harvesting is in progress at the same time, Vietnam is the world's second exporting country in rice. Their pride of rice is stronger than any other countries.
Gạo đây là mình trồng là mình không bón phân hóa học đâu. Chỉ làm cỏ vậy là nó tốt lên là gặt hái thôi. Gạo này là chất lượng cao của Việt Nam đấy. Ngon, thơm, dẻo.
They allow ducks to run free in the rice fields. It is the tradition itself. Rice is not the only thing harvested from the fields. Just by reaching a hand, there are always something to eat at the footpaths of the fields. It's the king crab. The king crabs and pond snails around the footpaths prove that the nature is still alive. The history of Vietnamese rice planting goes way back to 8,000 years ago. Rice farming cultivation is the root of Vietnamese culture. A huge event is held with all the town people present. It's a 5-year annual village religious service for the chief of this town. A day like this, the people of the village participate in traditional clothes. by escorting the ancestral tablet. They go around the village and pray for good harvest, traditional clothes, and peace to their homes. The Confucian tradition, which flew in 1,000 years ago, is still practiced until this day.
Cây là nó phải có gốc, theo coi như là các cụ ngày xưa dần dần là học lại các cụ. Con người Việt Nam coi như luôn luôn coi như kính trọng ông tổ. Người Hàn Quốc có kính trọng như vậy.
It's time for supper, and a delicious smell is spreading out from each of the houses. The side dishes are harvested from the field with their own hands. Unlike our Korean rice, unsticky Annam rice is cooked by stirring. A bowl of soup, some meat, and a few vegetables is a typical family meal of simple life. Table manners are performed with much courtesy.
Khi bắt đầu ăn cơm là gia đình mời bố là đầu tiên. Mỗi khi ăn cơm là mời là người lớn tuổi nhất, là đấy là truyền thống của Việt Nam.
Agricultural affairs and respecting the elderly placed as the Confucian tradition of Vietnamese culture. Special care for rice plants is one of them as well.
Vì vậy mà cho nên người Việt Nam trọng cái hột gạo lắm. Khi nào mà ăn cơm mà rớt xuống dưới bàn một cái thì lượm cái hột gạo đó ăn, chứ không dám đẩy cho nó rớt xuống dưới đất. Tức là trọng từ hột gạo và cho rằng cái đó là cái của trời cho để đặng mà nuôi sống mình, thì không có dám mà làm cũng như là hủy bỏ cái hột gạo đó.
Over the year, due to the rich harvesting of rice, Vietnam developed various rice cooking recipes. This village is around Ho Chi Minh neighborhood. In the Ban Giang village, over 70% of village people produce rice paper, so it's known as the Ban Giang. Ban Giang is made out of rice. Ban Giang dried off from the bamboo board. A pattern of bamboo is printed on the paper. Ban Giang is a rice paper made with thin layers of rice dough. Place the watery dough on the tepid cloth, and then after a quick boiling, you pick it up and dry it in the sun. Boiling it too long or too short could make it hard to pick it up. In order to cook the ban giang, a skillful hand is needed.
Tráng là chất lượng thế nào hả? Nó không có rách. Với lại lủng lỗ là người ta không có lấy.
While drying the wet rice papers in the sun, you can hear the heavy drops of rain. It's the sound of ban giang drying up.